Hello, everyone. Welcome to World Hunger. The first thing I would like you to do is preview the article, look through all of the sections, and just think about what you think this article is going to be about. Pause the video and add your thoughts to this section here on your graphic organizer, the preview section. So please do that. Okay. Welcome back. World hunger. Why do nearly 925 million people go hungry every day? Nimdoma Sherpa started school at age 5, but not to get an education. Nimdoma lived in a poor village in Nepal where everyone was hungry. The United Nations World Food Program began to offer food at the local school. Kids who attended classes would get one meal a day. In the beginning, I just went to school so that I could eat lunch, Nimdoma tells JS. But slowly, I began to learn, even though I was much younger than most of the kids in my class. Now 18, Nimdoma lives in Kathmandu, Nepal's capital. She was lucky that she got enough food to sustain her. Worldwide, nearly 925 million people face extreme hunger every day. That number is up from 850 million just a year ago. Hunger is the world's #1 health threat, says Jennifer Parham-Lee, a spokesperson for the WFP. It kills more people every day than AIDS, tuberculosis, and malaria combined. About 25,000 deaths every day are attributable to hunger and related ailments. Please stop here, pause the video. Write your thoughts in your first stop and jot. In this spot here, please write your thoughts. Welcome back. Global food crisis. You may have heard your parents complain lately about the high cost of groceries. In the past year, food prices have begun to skyrocket globally. The world is now in the midst of a food crisis, Parham-Lee tells JS. There are several reasons for this. Rising oil prices have made transporting food more costly. Also, the need for food in China and India, the world's most populous countries, is rising. On top of this, the United States has begun to use an increasing amount of its corn crops to make biofuels, including ethanol to replace gasoline. At the same time, more and more people worldwide have left farming to live and work in cities. Please stop here and put your thoughts in jot number 2. Pause the video, reread if you need to, and write your thoughts. Welcome back. The rising demand for and falling supply of food have led to higher prices. Most people are in wealthy countries are able to pay more, but those in poorer countries cannot afford to. At least 30 food riots have broken out around the world in recent months. In Haiti, for instance, riots over high food prices forced the prime minister out of office in April 2007. Haiti is the Western Hemisphere's poorest country. Many Haitians spend 60 to 70% of their income, as opposed to Americans who spend less than 15% on average. Sorry, I read that sentence wrong. Many Haitians spend 60 to 70% of their income on food, as opposed to Americans who spend less than 15% on average. Some desperate Haitians now eat cakes of mud mixed with cooking oil and salt. They're basically living on $1 a day, Parmalee says. You can't buy much for $1 anymore. Please stop and add your thoughts to jot number 3. Welcome back. 2 types of hunger. Experts say that mass hunger manifests itself in one of 2 ways. The first is called acute hunger. This type of hunger occurs when food disappears completely. Such emergency situations, called famines, are usually caused by natural disasters, including floods and droughts. Human-caused disasters such as war also play a role. Acute food shortages are indeed serious, but experts say that chronic hunger affects more people. Nimdoma lived with chronic hunger as a child, eating just 1 meal a day. She ate enough to survive but was always hungry. Most of the world's poorest people endure chronic hunger. Please stop and add your thoughts in jot number 4. This time, be sure that you write what acute hunger is and chronic hunger is. Make sure you understand the difference. Welcome back. Penelope Anderson helps direct food relief for Mercy Corps, an international aid organization. She says that there are many ways to combat both types of hunger, but taking 3 steps would greatly ease the problem. 1. Increase food production. Countries should encourage the growth of small farms in regions where food supply is a problem. 2. Improve government disaster preparations. All countries can better prepare for inevitable diseases such as floods, hurricanes, and earthquakes. Such readiness could save millions of lives each year. 3. Ensure clean drinking water. Easily preventable diarrhea, spread by a polluted water, accounts for about 8% of all deaths in Asia and Africa. If you buy great nutritious food and wash it down with a glass of unsafe water, Anderson says, that food does you no good whatsoever. Please stop and add your thoughts in section number 5. Welcome back. We can do a lot. Nimdoma Sherpa is living proof that food programs can help. The need for food brought her to school and kept her there. She is about to finish her education, a big achievement in a country where only 35% of females can read and write. Having enough food allowed Nimdoma to become physically as well as to become strong physically as well as mentally. In fact, she was one of a group of Nepalese women who recently climbed Mount Everest. It is the world's tallest mountain, located on the border between China and Nepal. When I was on top of Mount Everest, it felt like a dream, Nimdoma says. I couldn't believe I was there. Experts on food want more young people to enjoy Nimdoma's success, but that will involve raising awareness about world hunger here in the U.S. Harleen Gambier, 15, is one of many teens doing just that. Through Mercy Corps, she started a club at her high school in Orange County, California. For World Hunger Day on October 18th, her group asked students to wear white t shirts marked with a duct tape X. These individuals stood for the 100 children worldwide who die from hunger every 10 minutes. Harleen says that her club started with a couple of friends. Now it has more than 30 members. A lot of people think I'm one small person and I can't do that much, she tells JS. But once you see how big the movement is, you realize that together we can do a lot. Please stop and add your thoughts to section 6. Welcome back. Here is a sidebar called Getting Stronger, the fight against hunger. Clyde Otieno Odur, 14, lives in Kibera, Africa's second largest slum. It is in Nairobi, the capital of Kenya. Kibera is a place of huts with tin roofs, dirt floors, and wooden benches. The smell from open sewers and garbage in the dirt roads can be overwhelming. Clyde attends Stara School. He says that the food he gets there has saved him. I have nowhere else to find food, he says. We were struggling with my aunt to get even small meals. The food here at school is sweet and has a lot of protein. Since I came here, I have changed. The food helps me at lunchtime. Even when I go back home, I am not hungry. The food helps me to get stronger. Clyde's neighborhood is on the flight path to Nairobi's Wilson Airport, and planes regularly fly low over the shacks. When I finish school, he says, I hope to have a good job. His dream is to be a pilot. Please stop and add your thoughts to section number 7.